Today I'm gonna be showing you how to make baked mac and cheese, the cheesy and the very creamy one. First, I want to speed up the process. You want to cook this your macaroni for about 20 or 15 minutes. You're not supposed to cook for that long. Then after it's done cooking, you put it inside a pot, which I did already, and then you crack 3 or 4 eggs. It depends how much eggs you want it to be. But this time you're only gonna use 3 eggs for now. Then on the pot, you throw some butter inside. Throw butter inside, and then you let it cook for a little bit. And while it's cooking, you gotta put a little bit of your fresh milk. A little bit of fresh milk. Then you put a little bit of evaporated milk as well. Then today we using all type of cheese today. We're using this one, and this one, and this one. Like I said, it wanted to be creamy, so if you want it to be creamy, you have to use more cheese. And you stir it. So while you stuff your milk and your butter is in the pot, you first you start by putting one of these cheese inside. Basically, just let it go, just put as much cheese as possible, but not so much, because this is only the beginning. You want to save some for later on before you put it in the oven. But put a little bit of this, and you put a little bit of this one, a little bit of this one as well. Then, based on how you add a little bit of milk, and then you just kind of stir it around while it's on the pot cooking. And while it's cooking, you just keep stirring it, and eventually it's just gonna start turning creamy already. It's already creamy. So you just keep stirring it. A little bit more milk as well. Okay. And at this point, you want to put a little bit of this as well, to make it more creamy. That's the main point. We're trying to make it as cheesy as possible. Throw a little bit of that cheese in there, and you just stir it. Eventually, while it's melting, it's gonna turn into the creamy way that you want it. It's already creamy, as you can see. Just let it stay on the fire. And then the next step that you want to do is essentially you want to throw your eggs. Some people like to put it inside the pot. Some people like to put it inside the actual mac and cheese. We could do both, or we could just split it. We could just do a little bit of it right here and a little bit right here. Just leave it. Just mix it up. Mix it up. Whoop. Whoop. It's about to be good. You about to eat good on the Thanksgiving, right? Alright, then we go back to you stir it as well. It's getting creamy already, as I told you. Just stir it. Let the cheese melt. If you feel like you need more milk, add more milk. As much milk as you need. And you just let it keep cooking. Already. See how creamy already it is? It's creamy as hell. Woo. It's good too. while you're doing this, you're getting ready to just put these, let the cheese melt, and then you're just gonna dump them. You're gonna dump this one when it's done into the macaroni itself and just stir it. So before we're gonna speed up the process one more time, you don't let it cook for that long. You just put it. Get the knife out. See how creamy it is? You basically just take these out. And then while you're doing this, don't forget your black pepper. Your black pepper is always good. You know, you put your black pepper, and if you want, you can put a little bit of adobe to just give it a little taste as well. You don't have to. It's your preference. And you got creamy cheese all over the place. Leave it on the pot, and then you start mixing it. Don't worry, you have a lot of cheese left. We have all this cheese. We have every cheese left, and we're just gonna put it inside once it's done, and we throw it in the microwave. Oh, I said microwave. I mean oven. You know what I mean. But yep. See how creamy it is already? Imagine if you put more cheese and you bake it. Woo! Lordy, lordy, lord. Alright. Just mix it. Just mix it as much as possible. So every part of the macaroni get some cheese on it. Every part. Trust me, you're gonna have more than enough cheese. Mix it. Mix it. All right. Once you know that you have cheese everywhere, you basically wanna set it. Yeah. And this is when you pick up your black pepper. This is when you pick up your black pepper. Let me wash my hands real quick. Black pepper and a little bit of adobo. A little bit of black pepper. I'm not using anything else but that. It's a little bit, not too much. It's a little bit. Then you put your black pepper all around it. Not too much. Just a little bit. Yep. A little bit of this. That's when you start sprinkling the cheese on it. Put the cheese on to make it as creamy as possible. We're using all type of cheese, so you want to mix it. And this goes everywhere. You want to cover the whole thing up. And like I said, we aiming for the creamy mac and cheese, right? So if you want it creamy, you have to put more cheese. And yeah, you're not done though. Take this away. Put a little bit more. Eventually, all the cheese is gonna melt, so it doesn't matter how solid it look at first. Just break it, throw it in. Everybody do their cooking different. I prefer just you hand break it and then you put it all over the place. You mix it. Like I said, we want a mac and cheese, right? A very creamy one. So, and then you use more cheddar as well. It's gonna be a very good one, and I'm gonna show you once everything is done, and I'm gonna show you the final result of everything that I've cooked today. By the way, this is a day of Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and God bless you guys. And this is the creamy one. After this, you want to leave it. Some people like to cook it where with something covered over it, but you don't have to. It's up to you. I prefer to just cover it, let it cook, and it's cheesy already. It's cheese everywhere. But, you know, you don't want to mix it too much, but you want to get all the cheese inside a little bit. A little bit. And then basically your mac and cheese is ready to go. It's ready to go. You're gonna cover it up. A little bit of this cheese. People probably like, oh man, this guy's using too much cheese, but trust me, the end result is what matters. It's gonna come out very good, good looking mac and cheese. And you know, you wanna put a little season on it, a little season on it, and then we're pretty much done. We're pretty much done. You know, I like a little extra stuff, so I throw a little butter at 4 different places, and we all set. We about to just cover it up, throw it in the oven, and I'm gonna show you guys when the food is all done. I hope you guys enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. And this is all set. I'm going to show you guys the end result at the end. Thank you guys, and have a happy Thanksgiving. They don't take that long, you see. Take a couple of minutes. You let it stay in the oven, 350 degrees, for about 30-40 minutes. And you take it out, you check it to see how creamy or how good it's turning out to be. And that's it. You're done.